mean, how many bobby pins? 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we're not done. We're just trying. That's what we're doing. It's wash day. Well, it's probably been wash day, but I'm finally washing it. Hey y'all, welcome back to the pink envelope. Y'all, we're doing something that y'all have requested a million times and that I've never done before. First, the curly girl washing videos, finally happening. Literally, I've been waiting for it not to be so freezing cold. I really hate being in anything less than scalding hot water. And I can't use scalding hot water when I film these with you guys because then it fogs up everything and then y'all can't even see me. And so I was waiting for the temperatures to bounce up and it's been a little bit better. We've been in the almost 80s here in Texas. So that's 1. 2, I'm filming this on my cell phone. Believe it or not, in the almost 10 years of filming videos here, I have filmed everything on my DSLR. My bathroom, although I freaking love it, if you have not followed the DIY project that my husband and I completely gutted this bathroom, I'll throw up something here or down below. Such a crazy before and after on this thing. It's like one of my favorite spaces. It's still small. So by the time I set up my tripod in here, it's a no-go. So we're filming on my cell phone. We'll see what happens. So a couple things you're gonna notice differently. I'm not gonna have like my script and all this information about the products. I'll just pop it up because I can't look at my cell phone because we're filming with my cell phone. But we're gonna do a full how-to. I'm gonna show you my process. Okay. What we got going back there? Processes are gonna be shown, walk through. My process is very little. I have 3 different ways I do it. I'll show you all 3 over this next few series. Today, we're gonna be using the Love Your Curls shampoo, which I can link below, and condish. Love it. Great. They also have styling products and I like them okay. I mean, I think I have one of them right over here. Yeah, like all of these, and maybe honestly, I just need to spend some more time focusing on using them. I have not been diligent about that, but this is a line I highly recommend. They've got it for curly, wavy, and coily. I know for a fact it's great for wavy and curly. Coily girls, maybe y'all can lean in and let me know. Okay, I gotta pin that up. I cannot look at that thing flying around back there. So let me know, coily girls, if it works for you. And then we're gonna be using the Ecoslay leave-in conditioner, which I just started using and I love it. And the Ecoslay Orange Marmalade, which I have been using for forever and I love it. So let's go jump in the shower together. Before we get in the shower, I showed you my products. Let me show you the things I use. So these 3 go with me in the shower every single time I do my hair. This is the only time I brush my hair ever. So I have a Denman brush, which is linked below, my wide tooth comb, which is linked below, and my scalp scrubber, which is linked below. All of these are on, I think, my Like to Know It. I think you can go to my LTK page and it's on there. It's definitely on my Amazon storefront, but I'm gonna put links below. And you can just, there's a multitude of places where you can go find those things, one-click order. And then I'll pop up coupon codes, like I said earlier, if I have them, when I have them, and if I remember. First thing I do is remove anything that's going to cause snagging and frizzing. I've had this for so long, there's not even a label. So I don't know if it's online or not. I will find out how y'all can order it. It is the world's best jewelry cleaner. I've been using it for over 10 years. Take off everything. This is your big chance once a week or twice a week, depending on how often you wash your hair, to scrub clean your jewelry, remove watch. I mean, get it all off. The only thing I don't remove is this guy because it's pretty much impossible to remove and it's never a problem. My rings on my hands, necklaces, all of that comes off. And yeah, I just drop it in this cleaner. And then when I get out, I take it out and my jewelry is clean from being in here. All right, let's do this thing. So this is what my hair looks like before, just to kind of give you a taste of where things are at when we kick this off. Some advice. So spend a lot of time in this next step, getting your hair wet. Yeah, it seems kind of a weird thing to emphasize, but I do feel like it's really important to spend a lot of time making sure that all of your hair is soaking wet. All of our hair is very different, so different porosities will get wet quicker. Some will repel water. My hair actually repels water. And so just relax. I highly recommend putting on good music. Put it on your phone, put it on whatever you listen to music on, and jam out and enjoy your time. And make sure that every single strand is soaking wet and your scalp is being rinsed. Once you're convinced that your hair is soaking wet, grab your shampoo using the Love Your Curls Step 1 shampoo for this particular wash. I like a lot of shampoo. Like, I want to get the grime out. And so you'll see here, I have quite a bit there. I emulsified in my hand, spreading it out and getting it all ready to go into my hair. Makes your product last longer. Instead of globbing it all in one spot, you're spreading it out. Spread it out all over, tops, bottoms, middles, scalp, hair, everywhere, adding more product and water as needed. Once again, my hair repels water, so I have to continue to add water to make this work. Also, these faces, y'all, I started to turn around, not only so that you guys could see the back of my hair, but I realized when I was washing my hair, I kept making faces. The things we notice. Do not use your fingernails. Use the balls of your fingers to massage away dirt, grime, and leftover product. Using your fingernails actually damages your scalp, which causes more grease, and we don't want to go there. So rubbing it off, rinsing it off, wiping it off are all applications that work, which is why that little scrubber is so great. I like to use it on the edges all the way around and then move to the center, moving the product throughout my hair. I do add water frequently, and it feels so good, y'all. It is a personal massage. I look forward to this part of the washing process every single time. So spend some time rinsing away, wiping away the grime, and then go into your rinse next. So when rinsing out no poo, low poo, shampoo, whatever it is that you use, rinse it all out. Rinse very, very thoroughly. I think that's the application for pretty much any shampoo type product. Sometimes with the conditioner you can leave in, like I think Diva Curl says you can leave it in sometimes. This is one you want to get out. You are literally trying to strip away all of the gross that you just spent all that time removing from your hair and scalp. So be faithful, dedicated, stick with it, endure to really, really rinse and wipe away the grime. Because if you can start with fresh, squeaky clean hair, you'll see a huge change in the way your curls bounce versus when they're loaded down with any kind of grime or old product. All right, time to go in with conditioner, silicone-free Love Your Curls conditioner. I don't use quite as much of this. A little bit goes, well, that's not a little bit. But that's all I'll put in. But honestly, a little bit goes a long way. Emulsify it in your hand, spread it out all over your hair. You don't really have to worry about putting too much on your scalp. You really want to focus on the individual strands of hair when it comes to this. Conditioner is definitely a hair follicle product, whereas shampoo is hair and scalp. So there's a little tip and trick there. You'll get a little more bounce and spring if it's not weighted down at the root. So spread it all out. Once again, your hair does need to be wet. So make sure that your hair is wet through this process because you're going to start brushing it out. And if it's dried, your tangles will fight you all the way through. So I recommend getting a wide tooth comb starting at the bottom. Some people like to use their fingers and brush it all out with their fingers. That would literally take me all day. I just don't got that kind of time. So the wide tooth comb is very gentle. I gather my hair throughout the process by pulling it all together. And then once I get it, swirling it around in my hands to create a bundle. And the bundles are very easy to track. I make a little pile at the end of the shower, and at the end of the day, I can see exactly how much shed I had per wash. So yeah, take your time, start from the roots and start from the base, move up to the roots, slowly getting each and every tangle out. Use the wide tooth comb till you are completely tangle free. Once you've hit that tangle-free status, that comb's gliding right on through, you'll want to make sure one more time that you don't have any extra strands of hair like lingering in the middle or at the bottom, and get those all completely out of your comb, out of your hair. off your back, off your shoulders, off your boobs. Man, that stuff gets absolutely everywhere. Get that set to the side. Once again, it's just kind of healthy to track shed to make sure, you know, it's on the up and up. Next, grab your Denman brush or whatever similar type brush you like to use and use this to start creating clumps. Look at the difference in my hair from where the comb was at to where the actual brush is at. This is how you pull your hair away from your scalp, and this is how you create those curl clumps. It also knocks out any fine knots and tangles that the big wide tooth comb may have missed. So I go all the way around with this guy, making sure that my hair feels smooth and very clumpy and ready to be rinsed and then dried. If I get good curl clumps, oh yeah, gotta flip upside down and brush the other side. It's essential. But if I get good curl clumps, my rinse will hold with those curl clumps and they will move over to even drying. Like we've done all the other times, go ahead and get your hair put away so you can see your shed and then rinse. So conditioners are tricky. Each one is very different. The Love Your Curls brand actually says to very thoroughly rinse your conditioner out. So I do that. I mean, I might leave a smidge, but not very much. I focus on very thoroughly rinsing it. Whereas others like Diva Curls say, do a light rinse and hop out. It can act as a leave-in. So I'm going to make sure I rinse as much as possible out of my hair before I get out and start adding styling products. There you go. You can see those clumps already. They hold really, really well, I must admit. So I'm going to do my best to just take any excess water out, leaving majority of the water in. Once again, gathering excess hair, setting it to the side, and we'll move into styling. So normally I do this part like with my head in the shower and my body outside the shower, but I couldn't figure out how to get my phone to stand up in the shower. The tile's too wavy, so the suction cup wouldn't stick, so we're gonna do it over here. So first I come in with my leave-in conditioner. For this video, we are using Ecoslay. I don't know if you can see their name. It is on the bottle, but I'll pop it up so that you can have the exact product. Here, about not much. And then what they call emulsify it. Get it going like this all through your hands and then spread it everywhere. You don't need to focus on your scalp, more all through your hair. So get that going all through your hair. If you have wavy hair or short curly hair like mine, don't use too much. It can end up weighing your curls down. Just needs a little bit, emulsify it, spread it, warm it up and spread it all through your hands and you will be good. It smells so good. Like you want to eat it. It smells so, so good. Ecoslay products do get stored in the refrigerator. So I just pop both of these in my fridge when I'm done and that's where they live, easy breezy. I wash my hair 1 to 2 times a week. If it's been a long time between washes, I'll double shampoo sometimes. Or if I've been like at the beach or the lake or the river and it's like, ooh, then I'll double shampoo then. I didn't double shampoo this time. You see me doing this? It's the easiest way to get curly hair to clump up so you can set it aside. We have an old house. The hair can't be going down those old pipes or I will be paying for it. So I collect my hair along the way. So at this point, couple different ways you can do this. I change it each time. As you can see, my hair is dripping all over me. I don't want it sopping, soaking wet, but it absolutely needs to be like wet, so that I can spread product. I'm gonna take the orange marmalade and I use a lot of this. I'm gonna warn you. So this is like my kicking it off. I'm gonna go like this and just kind of spread it all throughout my hair just a little bit. It's kind of like the product that's going to help me get things under control. Then I'm going to create sections. Depending on how I'm styling my hair, I create different types of sections. Today, I am just wanting to do a quick wash. So that's about how I'm sectioning it. I'm going to twist it up like this so that it stays soaking wet. And then I grab one of these guys, the larger clips, and put it in. If I think it's gonna move, I add another one on the other side. Then I brush out this layer real lightly, not pushing it down on my scalp, but trying to lift it away from my scalp with my Denman or any of the other brushes. that are like a Denman. So now I'm ready for product. This is when I come in gangbuster and start putting so much orange marmalade in. Why? It smells good. And I like to create curl clumps with a pretty good cast. Here's another one. I want it to be pretty dang stiff and hard when I'm done with it. And then I scrunch out the crunch throughout the day naturally. Day one is a little crunchy, still chic and fabulous. So I am gonna spread this through like this, and then I'm gonna come in again. If this is the section I'm gonna dry, and once again, I'm trying to keep it where it naturally splits. When I pull it wherever it naturally splits, that makes my section. I'm gonna twist this back part, grab another one of these guys, and just back here. So here's my little section I wanna work with. Yep, I'm gonna go in with just a smidge more, mostly because I can. And just in case there was a side that was neglected, I'm gonna hook it up real quick. If it's a pretty good clump, I leave it. If it's too clumpy, I brush it. If it's too stringy, I brush it. You can just kind of decide as you get to know your hair what's best. Any of the extra product that's hanging out, I just find a spot to put it. You're gonna need it anyways. Don't wipe it off on the cloth. Just kind of add it in various places. Microfiber cloth. You're just gonna wanna scrunch out any of the excess. You don't wanna like dry it. But see, look, here are them curls. And then, oh, my blow dryer. So literally just a couple of years ago, I splurged and got the Dyson. I've always just used the basic $20 Revlon. And those have been great. Actually, they live forever. This got me, marketing got me, and I actually do love it. It is faster, it's more consistent. I don't know, I love what it produces. So I saved up and splurged and got this guy. I'll link him below as well if you want to do the same. I had my mom and my sister both send me money on my birthday and Christmas. So I got a little bit of money for my birthday, a little bit of money for Christmas. Jonathan tossed in some money and we got it. Totally worth it. And I found the niftiest hanger. So literally when you're done, you pop this off and you magnetize it to the wall and you hang this and your cord wraps around. I'll link it below. It is super cool. And I actually have it inside my beauty cabinet. So my dryer is always readily available, always plugged in. It's awesome. Okay, so dryer off. I set my hair in as the curls just go. I just let them go. Pull it away from your scalp and set it in. And then medium heat or low heat, medium or low setting. Do not ever use high heat and do not ever use high blow drying power because you'll just get frizz. All right, insider's tip. Get your Kindle or book and lay it on the counter and just read while you dry your hair. On occasion, you'll pull it out like I'm doing here to see where it's at in the drying process. You don't want to over dry it and cause it to frizz, but you don't want to under dry it and it be wet and not ready for the day. So take your time, read your book, and do subtle check-ins every once in a while. So once it's like 95% dry. Go like all the way dry as much as you can go dry. You want to knock that moisture out. I pin it. This one's too. I like a medium or small. You just don't get those teeny tiny ones. Well, I guess it depends on how long your hair is. I literally just kind of rough around the edges, trying to keep some of the curl form. Pin it. Whoop. Because the idea is I want it out of my way when I move to this next section where I will naturally just kind of feel around. Let me get another clip. Like here's a little bitty one. I'm gonna put a little bitty one in the back here. Okay. So where does it kind of naturally break when I pick it up? Looks like it's naturally breaking about right there. So that's my new clump. I am gonna dry it on this side. This chunk I'm pinning back right here. I'm going to swap sides to dry. So now that this is all good, I'm gonna come in with more because why not? Emulsify it around, rub it all in. So like all of this, and then Get it on the, you know, anywhere you think you're gonna have frizzies. Rub your extra off. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute my total shed. I know some people have questions about that. Mine vacillates, so mine's really low right now, whereas if you would have seen me wash it even 2 months ago, it was so much more. Our bodies go through cycles, and so yeah, but I will show you that in a minute. I want to brush some of this out. This section keeps coming out and it's pretty damp, so I'm actually just gonna leave it there and scoop it up. To fill it. If it's too wet, you need to come in with this microfiber and squeeze the excess out, or you'll be drying for forever. Yeah, that's better. I can already see the difference. So I'm gonna set it in the dryer. And once it's settled away from my scalp, I will turn it on. So you'll notice I really don't move much. I mean, my body's swinging all over, but the actual dryer itself, once it's in my hair, does not move. Any movement of the dryer while it's drying will cause frizz. So subtle adjustments are okay. Otherwise, let it ride. Okay, feeling pretty crunchy and dry to me. Gonna do the same thing, grab one of these medium clips, just kind of clip it. Just once again, we're not going for cute, we're going for out of the way. So can I just keep it on this side? Yeah, I think I can. And we'll style out this side. What is my dryer at? Medium speed, low heat is what I'm doing today. Remember, this is a quick and easy tutorial I'm doing here. There are much more intricate, like detailed ones you can do. I'm just trying to show you something you can do every single week that is sustainable and doesn't take a ton of time. So I want to start with that back piece first. Whoops. Let's try that again. I'm gonna pin this here. This will be the best way. There we go. I can tell there's some dried pieces wanting to come and play. Just once again, grab another one of these guys and pin it back. So as you can see here, this has gotten a little scraggly. I'm not liking how piecemeally it looks. I want it more pulled together. It's also gotten a little dry. I will link this style of water bottle for you guys. It is the best because it has like such a great, I don't know, it's just easy to spray and release. I'm gonna get that wet again, come in with more orange marmalade, and I'm gonna make this hair back to what I want it to be before I start drying it. This is gonna give me the longest curl, the best curl, the less frizz. So a little bit of love, look at that. All right, I don't have to do much. It's curl clumping and ready to go. You can see there's no frizz. I'm gonna come in and scrunch a little bit. Oh yeah, she's ready to go. So you'll notice that I don't move my dryer much. You don't want to move it. Moving your blow dryer creates frizz. So here's what it looks like from the back. Let's go again. Nice. I really don't want to bore you by doing this over and over and over. So I'm going to blast through this last piece, blast through this side, and then we'll loop back to talk about how I do the front of my hair. Because it's not real different, but I mean, it's a little different. Okay, let's pin this side up so that it's out of the way, and then we'll work on the front. So one thing I wanted to remind you guys is your products and your processes, like I'm gonna show you a bunch of different ways. Any product can go with any process. I just happen to be pairing these products with this. Find the products that you love. So I have like 5 shampoo conditioners I rotate between, and that's it. Find those products that you love, stick with them, and then change it up amongst these different processes I'm gonna show you based on how much time do you have, how much energy do you have? Are you styling for a particular look? Are you just needing speed? Today's is like the everyday wash, the one I do 1 to 2 times a week. It's not super fast, it's not super slow, and it produces a great curl. All right, I'm gonna adjust my camera a little higher so you can see my bangs. I also realized that my hair's not soaking wet anymore, so it doesn't matter if I have a towel on or not. So we're working with this chunk up here. I do this a few different ways. If I've got a lot that's from the crown right here, I actually focus on that first, separating it out, just because it really is like 2 different parts of your head, 2 different parts of everything. So just bring the bangs over and get this section here. Sometimes I make sure I mix this part in of my head with this bottom, and then sometimes I don't. Today I did not, just for the sake of showing y'all one more step. As always, get it nice and wet. And then I like to come back in with product. Single hand emulsify. Oh, I do feel like this is a chunk because it's in between the bang and in between the back that doesn't get much product. So I like to come in a little heavier than I do everywhere else because I always feel like it can use it. It needs it. So, come in with my Denman, and this is where it gets fun. I do all of this, hey little guy, go back, hanging upside down. So, I've got this here. Squeeze some of it out. Plop it in. Oops, knocked my fuser off. Okay. I'm going to try to show you. I don't know if it's going to happen. Just do the same thing I've been showing you. Pile it in. When it's piled in right, you could even blow dry it like this. But when you hang upside down, you give more root lift. So that's what I'd recommend. Flip upside down, turn it on, and hang out till it's dry. Kind of unimpressive, isn't it? It's all one big curl clump up there, to which I'm sure you're surprised, I turn around and clip it. All right. See all the little curls are springing loose? That's fine. I don't mind so much. Final little section, the bangs. Oh, there's so many different ways you can do these. You can pin some of the curls by wrapping them around your fingers and create like 1 or 2 really big chunky curls that are intentional, and then diffuse the rest. You can diffuse it all. You can diffuse it, see that natural split in 2 chunks right there. I don't like a perfect center split, so I always grab it a little bit off and blow dry it in 2 chunks. Or you can do it all in 1 big chunk. All of those different ways produce a different result. And so I just mix it up. That's why sometimes some weeks you see my bangs doing one thing, and other weeks they're doing a completely different thing. So I do think I'm gonna go for the split this time. It's naturally splitting here. So I'll start with this side, diffuse it, then grab the other side. So one thing I don't do is go quite as long because I don't want this side to dry out. So I will swap once that other side is just a bit crispy to make sure I can dry this side into the shape I want before it dries out. Back to hanging upside down again. At all the parts where I'm hanging upside down drying my hair, I just take whatever book I'm reading and put it between my feet. And I just keep reading. I actually get in so much good read time during this little process with my hair. When the dryer is off, I often do music, especially during like makeup and washing. But when I just have to sit still in that dryer, I love myself a good book. Okay, so really and truly from here, you have a couple of options. You can grab a couple more clips. As you might have noticed, I use a lot of clips. Buy the big pack, you need at least 12. And you want to clip in small sections. You don't want to use really big clippies. So I'll do one there and I'm out, so I'll use one big clippy. If I have nothing else going on for today, I'm done. I walk straight back into my office or to cooking dinner, playing with the kids, whatever, and this is what I look like. I have been known to go to H-E-B looking like this. I have been known to do carpool looking like this. At this point, people don't even question me anymore. UPS, where I get all my packages for subscription boxes, no big deal. I walk in like this and they're like, "What's up, Sam?" I'm like, "Hey." So this can be done. You can wear this until you go to bed, where you will take out all the clips, put on your silk sleep cap or satin sleep cap, and sleep into the night. Let it all just naturally scrunch out the crunch and dry at the same time. And then by tomorrow morning, you'll have poppin' fabulous curls. But let's say you have somewhere to be next. You do not want to break the crunch in your hair or maneuver it too much while it's damp. It needs to be like 110% dry. So if you have somewhere to go, use bobby pins and use clips to just do a cute little pin curl. Like have some of it down, have some of it up, pin the curls, and basically same concept. Let it just dry, just, in a cuter manner than this. I mean, not that I don't think this is a rockin' look. It just might not be what your look you want to be known for, like I'm known for it. Other thing you can do is take out the clips. So take out several of them and just very gently, once this whole side's released, put the dryer in and just hold it. Zero movement, but make sure it's away from the scalp and it's pushing through, and it will help dry. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it like this. I might hit it up with a couple of these and just do the hover to make sure it's fully dry. But I only ever do the hover when I got like extra time or I'm in the middle of a really good book that I am not willing to stop, or I'm in the middle of an epic playlist and I'm not done singing. Then at that point I'm like, hey, 5 more minutes, I'm drying. And I finish my chapter, finish my playlist or whatever. Total shed. So I'll put up against the white wall there. That's low for me. I usually shed more. I'm just at a stage where I'm not, so that rotates. But that gives you an idea of about how much hair I'm losing. If you're ever seeing hair come out in chunks, like a whole curl clump comes out, you got a problem. It could be a scalp problem. It could be a vitamin deficiency. It could be a myriad of things. That's when I would seek help. But remember, you're going to go through ebbs and flows of more hair loss and less hair loss. Certain products will cause more hair loss than others. Not in a bad way, though. I know that there's so much out there. I'm pro curly girl. I'm pro not curly girl. I'm pro whatever is best for your hair. I found silicone doesn't work for me, and in most curly girls, silicone isn't the best for wavy, curly, or coily hair. But I'm gonna come back with more videos like this. For this one, I'm gonna leave this tonight before I go to bed. I'm gonna pull all the clips out here on camera with you. So that's gonna be the part that comes next. Okay, we're back. A little greasy and we've been at the pool. I literally have my swimsuit on. We went swimming. Okay, so that does mean I wore this all day today. So it's 9 o'clock at night. And I washed my hair this morning with y'all around, I don't know, 10 or 11 a.m. I pull out all of these clips and create a little clippy mountain. What's so funny is I show up to the pool with my dearest friends who I do life with, and they're like, wash day. It's like not even a thing anymore. Went to H-E-B like this. My cashier is like, wash day. Go to UPS to pick up all the subscription boxes. They're like, wash day. So you can just kind of decide what's best for you. I just like it being like my MO, and they know, like, it's wash day. Keep feeling around for more. This is what it looks like on all sides. Look at that. I mean, right? Like, we got it going on. So, once you're mostly sure that the clips are out, go ahead and sleep cap. I have these linked on, I think my Like to Know It, definitely on my Amazon storefront. Super cheap, super affordable, super adjustable sleep caps. So I like to just pile it all up. Honestly, my hardest day to pile my curls is this day. All the rest of the days, it's super easy. But this one's always very tricky for me. So flip your head upside down if you want to, and your hair is long, it's actually quite easy. But you want to finagle these guys in clumps up on top of your head. So just keep tucking. You don't want to stretch the curl and you don't want to flop it weird. So definitely feel all the way around. My husband's so used to this look. I also like to adjust my bangs. I don't want them to be flat. I like to pull them forward. So kind of feel around, make sure you don't have any weird gaps, any weird clumps. Make sure you don't put the adjuster button up front or you'll have a crease on your forehead. And I like to roll mine up. So once I get here, I roll mine up like this. At some point I ran out of batteries. I had that cap pulled over my eyes and I looked up and y'all were gone. Fresh batteries. So I wear it like this when I sleep because I don't actually close my eyes very well. I sleep with a sleep mask. This is my go-to look when my husband wakes up in the morning. I'm like, good morning. This is what he gets. And at night, he gets this because I wear the bra style eye mask so that it doesn't crush my eyelashes. It's delightful. So I'm gonna leave this like this. I'm headed to bed. Obviously, put my PJs on first. I will film myself in the morning so you can see what my curls look like with the scrunch crunch done naturally, just to kind of show you one way to do this. So I'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning. 6 a.m. as promised. Look at me just following through. So I'm going to just pull everything off and let you see my raw curls. I am wearing my frownies. You guys have maybe heard me talk about these. Freaking love these. You can wet them down to pull them off. This one's like 3 or 4 days old. Maybe it's 2 or 3 days old. I'm just gonna slide my finger underneath and pull it off. No need for Botox. You get that perfectly smooth, shiny forehead. You can do 11 lines. You can do everything with those. Love them. Okay, so this is what we worked so hard for. Here it is, folks, right here. You can subscribe and follow me for more tutorials like this. Just kidding. We gotta fluff it, girls. Get in there. You can put some oil on your hands if you want to. You can, whatever, but just let it go. Just let it fluff and scrunch, because then you get the extra big curls who then start to fall into place. So you can leave it like this if you want. Put a couple of pins and go, put a headband, put some little butterfly clippies. I don't know, how are you feeling? But, well, I can feel a spot back here that I didn't scrunch very well. It is, that's what I do each day. So when you see me film, I don't like it all on my face. So typically you'll see me like put a pin here, take like some of these like that are, you know, a little more poignant curls and pin them in certain spots so you can see my face more. But yeah, here you go. And it will stay like this maybe 2 more days. So tomorrow it'll be a little bit looser curl, and by day 3 it's more of a fun, like stretched out curl. Day 4 is usually when I want to go in either with a ponytail or a lot of pins. And then you can choose to wash right there and start the process all over, or you can go into wearing it into a ponytail for day 5 and 6, and you get a week's worth of wash, 1 wash a week. So, okay, I think this is it. One more time, I'll spin around so you can kind of see different. And this is with this particular wash. I've got another one that's more of like a beach crazy wash we're gonna do. So yeah, but like seriously though, if you do want to see the other washes, subscribe. I promise the results will be great like this. Okay, what I need from you. Questions. What do you wish I did differently? What do you wish I elaborated more on? What did I maybe focus too much on? I haven't done one of these in like a couple of years, and I've only done a couple of them. And so I want to do more videos like this with you guys, and then maybe audio is bad. I don't know. I haven't listened to this yet. Coloring, I'm going to work on all those things, So give me all the feedback kindly, as kindly as possible, because the next one I make, I want it to be more of what you guys are looking for, answering your specific questions and more. So please comment below here on the video and tell me For our next curly hair wash, what would you like to see, know, and hear more about? And then as I've mentioned a few times, all products and links are below. Any product can go with any process. I'm gonna make a playlist that I will put up. I went to do one long video because that's what we voted for, and we all voted for one long video pretty much. That video got long, like long. And so I had to go back to the drawing board. And so we're gonna have series mixing products and processes up. So you guys, especially with curly hair and wavy hair, this is gonna be a little bit more for you guys than coily, because coily does have a little bit different process. Although Ecoslay products, 1,000,000% are made for coily hair. The creator of these products, coily hair. And then the girl who's been helping me get products sent in and my orders come really, really fast so I can make these videos with you, curly hair. I hope that you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. And if you subscribe to the channel, I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye, y'all.